Bacula Enterprise Edition to the rescue.
Welcome to the Bacula Systems web series. This video will introduce pools and how to manage them in BWeb, and we'll add a new pool for the new storage we added in a previous video. Pools are a logical grouping of tapes or backup volumes on disk, and are used in Bacula to do many things, including controlling data retention time, managing and optimizing storage, and ensuring data is sent to the right location. The main manual, as well as the disk backup design white paper found in the customer download directory, provide much more detail about pools than we have time for here, so please take some time to learn more about this topic. To monitor pools and volumes, click Media and then Pools from the main BWeb landing page. Here, the Pools information page shows a summary of all the pools, or logical groupings of disk or tape, that are configured on the Bacula instance. Here you can see some basics about the pool, such as retention period configured for volumes assigned to the pool, number of volumes and their status, and the maximum volume size for disk volumes. Selecting a pool with the radio button and clicking View brings up a list of all the volumes assigned to the pool. In general, Bacula automatically manages volumes and recycles them according to the retention schedule. Occasionally, volumes must be manually modified to reclaim them from backups that are no longer needed, to prevent the backups from being overwritten, or to remove a damaged tape from the rotation. By selecting a volume and clicking Edit, it is possible to see all of the configuration parameters for the volume. The most common operation in the Edit window is to change the status of a volume. This may be to change a volume from error status back to normal if there was a device error, or to place a volume in a read-only or archive state. Returning to the media view, it is also possible to manually prune a volume if retention periods have changed, or to purge data from a volume that is no longer needed. To add a new pool, we return to the Pools window and click Add. Here we can set all the parameters for the new pool. In this video series, we're adding a new Microsoft SQL Server backup, so let's add a pool for this. First, the pool will need a descriptive name. Next, for pools that will have automatically labeled volumes, we'll add a volume label. When Bacula creates volumes on disk, the volume files will share this prefix. In a prior video, we created a new deduplicating storage device, and this pool will be assigned to that device. Pools are often assigned to specific storage devices. This may refer to the tape library where the volumes reside, or to a Bacula storage device which uses a specific disk target. This setting is not required and may not always be desired, but in most cases it makes sense to assign a pool to a specific storage. Please refer to the documentation or the Bacula Systems support team for more information. Next, we configure some limitations on the pool which help to ensure that the pool stays the size desired and that our volumes are recycled on time. Volumes must be marked used for the retention counter to begin. For tapes, this is usually when the end of tape is reached, but sometimes it's necessary to consider a tape used after a certain span of time, or a number of backup jobs have run to it, rather than waiting for it to be full. For disk, there must be limitations on the size of each volume and the number of volumes in total. Without these limitations, Bacula will fill the storage. Additional restrictions on the number of jobs allowed or time allowed before a volume is marked used may make sense, depending on the data being written. For this simple pool, we're allowing Bacula to create and fill 100 25GB volumes. The values shown here are fine for simple pools. For a production deduplication system, they will always be customized to the specifics of the storage. Pools are also where the volume retention is set. Volume retention is the retention period that defines when data can be overwritten by Bacula, whereas file and job retention are for management of the metadata catalog. Volume retention should always be greater than or equal to file and job retention. For disk pools, we'll set the behavior on purge to truncate, meaning that Bacula will release the storage assigned to that volume. For this basic pool, we're all set. There are many other parameters and tricks that can go into setting up pools, and it's always a good idea to take advantage of the Bacula System's proactive support and onboarding programs to get a configuration review before going into production. As always with BWeb, the new configuration files are stored in a temporary location for review before being applied with a commit and reload. And returning to the Pools Overview window, we can see that the new pool is ready for backups. That concludes this introduction to using BWeb to add and modify pools in Bacula Enterprise Edition. In the next video in the series, we'll create a new backup job that uses this pool. A free trial of Bacula Enterprise Edition is available from our website, baculasystems.com, and includes guided scenarios walking you through different operations within Bacula Enterprise. For more videos, please see and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thank you for watching.